coming out. Coming out with jokes. Okay, here gotta go with the jokes. Yeah, I don't do fart jokes, because they stink, okay? Basically, that's how that goes. But I do love a good fart ray gun. Pew, fart ray gun. So basically, I'm a child. And I love to do that. And, like, especially, like, in the dark. Like, you know, like, you head out to, like, you know, in the town, you're hanging out, like, an alleyway, and couples getting together, and they're about to kiss, and you're like... And then they both each other, and you should, like, crack it. You're like, yo, get out of here. Like, well, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Like, you know, you ever just, like I'll tell you a real fart story, okay, a real fart story. I was, like, 13, I was, like, sitting on the floor in a group of, like, you know, people were all talking and stuff, right? And all of a sudden, like, it's dead quiet, and all of a sudden it's like, but it was like, think like 30 seconds of just like, I have to deal with that later when I do my laundry, or who does my laundry. Look, I don't even wear pants. All right, I only like wear pants outside of the house. That way. You know, I'm not gonna have to clean. Alright, I'm gonna have to clean that one up. Alright, get my diapers. Look, I do have Depends on right now. But on top of that, I got my own brand of pee-pee pants. I call them pee-pee pants. Basically, hey, we all get old. We're all getting older. And sometimes you just fucking can't make it to the fucking bathroom. Sorry, and look, I swear a lot. I'm fucking sorry. I'm gonna try to say pterodactyl. If I ever say pterodactyl, then instead, you know, then that just means that I did it correctly, and I didn't say, you know, I'm gonna you know, kids and the F word, you know. Sorry for pterodactyl. Anyway, pterodactyl. It's like a Tourette's, you know. It's like you try to change it. Anyway, what were we talking about? Jelly beans. Look, when you wash your pants, people. When you wash your pants, check your pockets for goddamn jelly beans. Look, it's not difficult to just check your pockets, right? Because, you know, the old lady friend, the girlfriend, she's like, wearing my jeans out to some club. She comes back, fucking throws them in the wash, whatever. Take them out of the dryer, and there's a purple and orange, like, testicles in my pocket. I'm like, yo, why? Did you, like, wash a marker? You know what I mean? Like, how, did you, like, what you fucking, and then, of course, they stain. And I had to get rid of her and the pants. That, you know, I lost out that day, man. I had those pants for, like, 10 years. I actually got them from a previous girlfriend. Damn! You know, you ever just, like, have that piece of clothing and you're like, la la la, hanging out with the wife, and it's like, oh, I like that fucking sweater, and you're like, yeah, I've had it for a while. And she's like, well, how long's a while? And you're like, oh, you know, 10 years. She's like, well, I've known you for 7, so where'd you get it? And you can't be like, my mom bought it, because she knows your mom. She's like, nope. So then you're like, oh, this girl I dated before you gave it to me on St. Patrick's Day is the story, right? Are you fucking kidding me? You know, she busts out, she's like, I threw out all kinds of shit of guys before you, and you had to keep a fucking shirt from some chick? And now this is you go, how many, this is like a Clerks moment, right? How many guys, I'm 36, 37, I'm 37? Now, we know no one really wants to discuss their numbers, right? Because it really shouldn't matter, right? You're with someone, the past should be over, that's who you're doing, right? But you gotta get rid of the memento t-shirts, guys! You know? It's like a chick finds some panties in your room and they're not hers, and you can't be like, oh, that was a high school memento. And she'd be like, well, this is a marriage memento, I'm taking half your shit. It's like, look, nobody can win in these situations. It's 2025. No one's gonna win. It's like, everybody is now an individual. Everyone's got a phone. Nobody wants to talk to you. People can just go out and buy a robot girlfriend. You have attachments for your phones to get you off. I've seen them. Never used them. But I know they're out there. Just people around the world can click that shit. Look, we're keeping this PG, but I'm just saying. Sexual aids have been around since before, well, probably before a whole bunch of stuff, right? But hey. When in Rome, I just asked Caligula if I had a time machine. If I had a time machine, I would go back and meet Caligula in his fucking prime, and I'd be like, "Oh, Master Caligula, teach me your ways." And then I would just chill in Rome, learning all about the ways of Caligula. And then I would time travel back here and be like, "Ha! Women, feed me grapes and lamb. Fan me with these giant leaves from palms that I get from Florida." I wouldn't sleep with them. I would just make them feed me grapes and keep me cool. I mean, that's not all we want, guys. Just some chick to make you look cool. Like, we're not cool. Look at me, I got a crazy hat on, I got a scarf on. This isn't a scarf. Well, it is. It's my mom's scarf. She was like, "Here, get rid of this stuff." And I was like, "Hell no, because I learned this." Steven Tyler, fucking Aerosmith, check that shit out, right? So you get the mic, right? You pop it up here, and you're like, "Oh yeah." You're like, "Oh yeah." Sorry, I've been listening to a lot of Guar lately. Sorry. "Oh yeah." Anyway, right? And you rap this shit. Now, doing my, music and messing around and stuff, you learn things too. You're like, why does he rap that shit up there, right? And then you're like, "Oh." And you go, "Check this out," right? Whoop. You can, pull your microphone around and go, "Wow, wow, wow." Anyway, with that, it's like, whoop, push it out and pull back. "Oh yeah." The Steven Tyler thing, whoa! And he goes further, he puts his foot on the bottom, throws it out. But he's got this thing, keep it raw. Uh-oh. And then, disaster strikes, and I wake up the neighbors. Anyway, look, all I'm saying is all kinds of stuff going on, right? And you can just, learn stuff every day. I just want to be like, hey. I'm not saying I learn stuff every day. I try. With this, anybody here have a damage to the head or some kind of disability? I'm on your side. So, most likely, I'm on your side. Let's go. Special Olympics. Look, all I'm saying is we all got problems. Some are worse than others, but hey, problems are problems. And we can totally cut this part because that's the joy of film and shit. You just cut it. But, so basically, in the morning, you guys get up. I get up. I don't want to. And you guys have animals? Animals? Anyone? They wake you up in the morning, whenever the fuck they want. You're dead asleep, ass hanging out of the bed, and then it's like, boom! It sounds like a fucking bomb went off. Your door swings open, and you look down, there's a furry animal, going, you're like, oh shit. It's gotta be 6 o'clock because that fucking cat is up. And in my case, the cat's 22 pounds or something. He's a big boy. Blimey! Blimey, that's a lion of a cat, Gov. I call him the Gov. His name's Riley. He's like one of those cheeseburger cats, Like, cheeseburger! I really want to starve him for a little while and throw him a chicken bone and film that shit. Just get him a piece of bread, soak it in sauce and just throw it on the ground and just ravish that shit. There's a cat face down that shit and it's just gravy and bread, all shit just everywhere. Yeah, cats are great, but yeah, it's boom, waking you up all rah. So, I've got an idea, but I need some work with it. So, I don't know, it's just a little bit of work, because imagine your door to your room, right? You put a cat door in that shit, but then other stuff can come in and out of that, right? Other stuff will come in and out of there. So now, how about a cat door with a fucking face facial recognition scan, right? You put that shit in the door, and it has like an automatic door that goes up, like into the door, right? And your cat walk, like you put your cat's face in it, and you go click, oh, Fuzzy, oh, and then the cat walks up to the door, and it like looks at him, and it's like facial rec, woo. And it's like, oh, it recognizes the cat. The fucking door opens, and the cat can fucking walk in there. Like, what? Look, yeah, I turned this mic on by accident. It's, it's funny. If this mic was really on, it's plugged into an amplifier, it would be like fucking loud as fuck. And I just got that, it's a prop. Hollywood magic! I'm close enough to the mic to pick it up. But you know what I'm saying. I ain't mic'd, I ain't wired. Anyway, hey. Telling jokes. Well, hey, if you're just tuning in, which you're not, because I'm filming this right now. What were we just doing? Breakfast? Cats? Oh shit, animals. Yo. So, you guys like driving? Alright, we're going from the animal, we're segueing into driving around. You ever see that truck with the muscle guy in it, with the NRA, tag with the little fucking lap dog? Or like the driving around and see a couple of pugs fucking looking out the driver window, and you're like, how the fuck are these pugs driving? There's like some old lady there. Well, I got curious. And I was driving around and I saw the fucking Carpet store, and I was like, oh shit. That's where they sell fucking carpets. It's a fucking Carpet store. So I roll in there and I'm like, yo, let's get some Oriental carpets going on. You know what I mean? What do you got? What do you got? Let me get a fucking, like some kind of like dog. And they're like, what? And let me get a dog for my car. Like a little like lap dog. I got a little Oriental. He's like, what are you talking about? Lap dog? I'm like, yeah, it's at the Carpet store, right? You got carpets? Look, you get like a dog for your house, or you get like a pet for your car, right? The Carpet store, right? And he's like, dude, we sell fucking rugs and shit. I'm like, well, where the fuck can I get a fucking carpet? And he was like, go to PetSmart. I'm like, what the fuck's PetSmart? And he's like, it's a store where you can buy animals. Isn't that the fucking Humane Society? Like, why are people like, I don't know, they charge for that shit? Anyway, so, if you walk into a carpet store, they sell rugs. Okay, so there are no animals. So if you're gonna go to like some fancy town and you want to buy a fucking car, dog, or you have to go to like PetSmart or like a Humane Society. But don't go to a carpet store trying to get a dog for your car because, well, they just don't sell them there. I don't understand. So that's why I have trouble with the world. Words and worlds. It's just like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, why can't... Like, why? Why aren't these animals chained up in their car? You know what I mean? Because, like, all you need is, like, you're driving around with some dog in your lap, a fucking, I don't know, deer runs in the fucking front of your car, the dog bites your cock, and you smash into a fucking tree to avoid the deer. And, you can't sue anybody yourself, and then you tell the insurance company, oh, my dog bit my cock. And they're like, whoa, the dog wasn't in a cage, it had a seatbelt on or nothing? And you're like, no. Well, that ain't right. Like, I say, hey, animals are awesome. They just don't belong in your fucking lap while you're driving around people. Okay? And then you stop at some random area, let your dog shit everywhere, and then get back in the car and you don't pick the dog shit up because it's not your fucking neighborhood. Come on. And all you people throwing bag shits in the woods, look, we know what colored dog shit bags you use. We see you throwing them in the woods. Like when the winter's over and all this fucking snow thaws out, there are multicolored shit bags everywhere because fucking dog owners just throw their dog shit bags in the fucking woods in the snow. They don't give a fuck. They don't want to pick up the dog shit. They want to be able to cuddle it and beat it and love it, but they don't want to pick up its shit. That's kind of fucked up, you know what I mean? That's why I like cats, man. Yeah, you pick up their shit, but they shit in a box, and you just dump that shit in a trash bag. Clean that shit up. Hey, whatever. We're all animal lovers. Don't be fucking... Look, I'm not like, hey, it's the Price is Right guy. Hey, do your fucking pets. Nah. Let those fuckers breed. I say let them breed. I'm not a breeder, but god damn it. I think animals should be able to fuck. You know what I mean? Oh, pterodactyl. Fuck. Pterodactyl. Hey, I went so long without saying pterodactyl, man. That was like the longest I've gone without saying pterodactyl in a fucking while. Pterodactyl! Fuck! Pterodactyl! Pterodactyl me, man. I'll figure it out. One of these days I'll just be like, pterodactyl! And I'll be like, oh, pterodactyl. Yeah, hey baby, you want to get pterodactyl in? Or want to get the pterodactyl in? Like, what? You know that there must be some kind of term, pterodactyl. It's something horrible. Someone out there in the audience, Google or go to Wikipedia and be or like some smutty thing, type in pterodactyl. There's got to be some kind of sexual, dirty term for pterodactyl. Someone in the bedroom like, honey, let's do the fucking pterodactyl. Like, oh. She's like, no. I ate like an hour ago. There's no way I'm pterodactyling tonight. I said, come on, baby. Remember honeymoon we pterodactyled all night? And in the morning I bought you pancakes? She was like, yeah, but that was like 20 years ago. You haven't pterodactyled me in 20 years. You want a pterodactyl now? Oh, I just saw a clip of it on like some smutty site. Wait, you're looking at smutty sites, watching people pterodactyl, and then you just want a pterodactyl because you just saw pterodactyling? Okay, I'm bored. We're talking about it. It's moist. Let's pterodactyl. And then pterodactyling! And then like, oh, look, shoot through a window. Like, oh, what happened? Oh, we're pterodactyling. Pterodactyl through the window, yeah. We're pterodactyling. The shoe went through the window. Man, it's crazy. Like, I thought those things were extinct. Yeah. So clearly you missed the whole beginning of this story. If you're tuning in right now, rewind this shit. Hey, we can say shit. We're trying not to say fuck. Pterodactyl. Fuck. We're trying not to say pterodactyl. Damn it. Anyway, at least I can edit it, but I'm not gonna because it's funny. Whoa, everything. What's up? So, we're all kind of the same. You guys sing in the shower? Yeah, I sing in the shower. Yeah, I saw this commercial for some shower stuff. Now, a good 20% of these shots were these showers in these houses with a window in the shower out into their backyard. Now, I got a problem with houses in general, but now I got a problem with like someone putting in a shower and they're going to have an open window from the shower out into their yard and like Noah's going to voyeur that shit. It's like, hi, we're setting up a police trap. Okay, it's called, hi, we have a, like, who the fuck wants a shower with a glass window pointing out into their fucking yard? Or, you know what, like, look, it just looks stupid, and I don't agree with it. You know what I mean? Like, I agree with a lot of retarded shit, but, why you, it's like, maybe the other side is, like, you can't see it. Maybe it's, like, on one side, it's, like, tinted, but also, I don't want to be in the shower looking out at the street watching people fucking drive by, either. Like, do you want to, like, sit there cleaning your balls and washing your hair, and you see Joe come out of his fucking house and get his paper, fucking scratch his balls, and, like, wave at Marge, and then you're like, oh, scrubbing your pits, looking at, like, and they know. They remember when you got that fucking shower put in there, and, like, they're questioning, like, is that a shower in the living room? What the fuck? Like, I don't know. What's up with that tinted window? Like, oh, no. That's the other side of the shower. Like, we can't see in, but they can see out. Like, what kind of shit is that? Sitting there, like, jerking off, watching the mailman deliver some mail. Like, oh, taking this hot shower. Oh, this mailman's making me crazy hard. You're like, what is going on? Like, you were putting these showers in people's houses. You're like, hey, you don't want to do a crazy remodel. We're just going to bring these, like, let me put it that way. Like, I don't know. There was some show that I was watching where, like, some guy had a bathroom and, like, he could, like, when people were using it, he could, like, oh, I know what it was. Alright, have you ever seen Get Shorty? It's a TV series. It's, like, based on the movie Get Shorty, based on the book Get Shorty. And basically there's this dude who's got, like, his bathroom, and, like, he can press a button, and people in there using it, and he can, like, the windows become, like, see-through, and he can watch people, like, peeing and stuff. It's like putting nothing past anybody, I don't know, but, man. So, yeah, singing in the shower, huh? Yeah, I tell a lot of jokes in the shower. It sucks because I don't have a pen or paper in there, and I have no short-term memory, and it's like, man, I tell a joke, ha ha ha, and then try to write it down, like, fuck, I can't write it down anywhere, and then you're like, why am I telling jokes in the shower? I know I'm not going to remember it. Anyway, so do you remember when I was like, because it's always good. Anyway, so I was out at Taco Bell on Tuesday, and I mean, it's Friday, so it's Taco Friday. Ooh, 3 days. You ever notice that? Like, when you eat a meal, and then 3 days later, it comes out. Oh, I do a lot of crunches. I've been doing a lot of exercises. I picked up a fucking 8-Minute Abs DVD from 1990s for like $3. I've been using that shit. I mean, I've been eating a lot of cookies, so I'm a little round. But it's a tight round, you know what I mean? It's like, oh my god, I've never had like stomach muscles, but like now I do. But now I'm kind of fat. So it's like, after the holidays, you know what we do? Do a bunch of speed and walk around for a fucking month and lose all this weight. I mean, drink a bunch of coffee. I mean, drink some coffee and just walk around until it just loses weight. Like, yeah, I make a lot of cookies. I don't have any friends, so I eat all the cookies. It's like if I had friends, they could eat the cookies too. Gain some of this weight. It's like, hey, I'm gonna show up at your house with a bunch of fucking cookies so you and your wife get fat. And then I'm not gonna feel so bad when I go on my fucking speed diet bender. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna drink coffee all day long and just walk around and shit all day. Lose weight the old-fashioned way. Just shit it out. Just walk, put a trash bag over my body like a fucking wrestler and just walk around the neighborhood just sweating into a bag. So I'm losing weight and working on my abs. And I do some stretching. Now, if you haven't had the joys of 8-Minute Abs, I'm telling you, get that shit. Do it. It seems insane. But it's like, it's like 8 or 9 45-second workouts. You know what I mean? It's not that bad. And they talk to you. They encourage you. They're like, hey man, come on, you're doing great. You're doing great. Tighten up, tighten those glutes. You're doing good. Keep going. 20 more seconds. It's like so invigorating. I turn off let's make a deal. And I put in my workout video because I need some encouragement. And they're like, all right, gang, let's do it. It's like, yeah. It's like 2 dudes and some chicken. It's like, that they did a little 3-way before and after. Like, it's an amateur porn, right? Like, oh, this is some softcore porn. Like, it's just a workout video, but they made another video of them getting it on. You know what I mean? It's like, this was the 90s. You know what I mean? Like, everyone was making videos of some weird shit, you know what I mean? Hey, yeah, we use porn actors as sports actors. They're actors. They got good bodies. So, we use them. They're doing one fitness video over here. They're doing a little 3-way over there. Nah, actors. We're directors, photographers. That's what we do. Now, to the world of photographers and all that crap, videographers like myself, I hate the new digital world. I hate it. I'm just letting you know. I hate it. I don't like it. Not one bit. Whatever happened to just getting out the old VHS? Playing that shit. Recording on it. Looking at that shit in the light. Cutting it, taping it, putting it down. Like now everything's all CG. Everything's all, hi, do you have a script? Because we have 30 billion apps that all play the same fucking movies. And hey, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get one A actor and a bunch of F actors and put them in a mediocre movie. So that's all that's going on, folks. I'm sorry, I'm just so mad at the world. I'm so angry. Why? Why do I feel this way? Why? I don't know. Losing it. Oh, hey, everybody. Good evening. What's up? It's me, Spindu. And that's right. It's just a comedy special.